Yo, oh, you gotta love it. You know it's Carcino. We gotta get to the bottom of it. Young Cino from the city. You gotta love it. Yo, you see what they trying to do? They trying to stop me, son. They don't want you to hear it, son. They want to stop me. Because I'm selling gold to you in a wasp. They trying to stop me. It's crazy, son. It's ill, son. They trying to stop you boys, son. Now, let's get to the gist of things. Now, your live chat ain't moving. You might gotta refresh it. I'm just glad you were able to get your notification. Well, here it's showing up that people are getting notifications. Don't forget to hit the like button and let's talk about it. Now, Carmelo Anthony made a statement and said, we all know Jordan's the best. Like, why are we even talking about it? We don't need to watch The Last Dance. We know Jordan is better than LeBron. But why would he go through great lengths to make that statement? Because it's what I told you. Melo and LeBron ain't been that close in years. First of all, Melo was really Rookie of the Year. And they gave it to LeBron James. Melo had more impact on helping his team with a winning record, while LeBron, who played more minutes than Melo, his team didn't have a winning record. Melo averaged more points than LeBron in his rookie season. He averaged more rebounds than LeBron. LeBron, I think, had a little bit more assists. But that was it. He was Rookie of the Month every month in the Western Conference. LeBron was Rookie of the Month every month in the Eastern Conference. Dwyane Wade did not get this mention not once. It was the Melo LeBron show. Then something very interesting happened, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what led to the whole thing. Sorry about that. Now here, that buffering was because of me. I was sending out a tweet to let us know where we were. Now, man, 29 likes, Jesus Christ. But anyway, no mention to D Wade, rookie year. Goes by, LeBron gets the awards, he gets all the accolades, he gets everything. Melo gets Jordan Brand as their first real representative superstar. They bag Carmelo Anthony. Meanwhile, LeBron is being pushed as the guy and this and that. So the next season he's breaking out. Melo in Denver, they're actually got a legitimate chance of beating the Los Angeles Lakers. And they're in the Western Conference. They're going against the Tim Duncan Spurs. They're going against the Sacramento Kings. They're going against OKC. They're going against souped up like teams that are just monster teams in the West. You got T-Mac and the Rockets. You got a superstar lineup every night. There's no nights off in the West. So Melo degree of difficulty is a lot different than LeBron's being in the East. But yet they were holding their own. Now, when they took a break and they took a vacation overseas, they came up with the idea that they were all going to play on one team because they were all friends. Melo, LeBron, D Wade, Chris Paul. And they said, you know what? We're going to all get on one team. We can all take a 3-year deal. Melo decided this was too much of a risk. He was just going to take his $100 million that they offered him in Denver and not play with LeBron. Mainly because other players who have played with LeBron expressed, including Ricky Davis, that as much as he was trying to help LeBron come along and he took a lot of the weight, a lot of the blame went on him when these guys was scoring points. And Ricky Davis and Larry Hughes, these guys knew Carmelo. You know, they balled with him and they kind of told him what it was like playing with LeBron. Like, you ain't gonna want to play with him. Because Ricky Davis' whole game was altered because of it. Yep. Ricky Davis was trying to, incorporate LeBron, but LeBron wanted to play like the point. He didn't want to be the forward. And they trying to help the youngster come along in the game. So Ricky was trying to bring him along, and it was interfering with his game because this guy doesn't know where he's supposed to be on the court, and the way he plays is hard to, get your game off because he's in your lanes, he's in your way, he's just all over the place. So I kind of had to go for mine and play more of a one-on-one game. And that's how Ricky Davis was able to do it. But they told Melo all these things. So Melo kind of knew and had reservations about playing with LeBron, that he would be in the shadow of LeBron, and this wouldn't be ideal for him. Plus, Jordan Brand didn't think it was a good move. Jordan Brand said, well, if you go there, it's going to hurt your stock. He said, you'll win championships as a third person, but you won't grow. You'll be another person that's stagnant under LeBron. You help building LeBron's brand than your own brand. Instead of getting other players to come play with you in Denver and boosting your brand, you're going over here to play with LeBron under his umbrella, and that's just, his shadow is too much. So, y'all don't know who Ricky Davis is? So anyway, after this whole thing plays out, never. So after this whole thing plays out, everything escalates some more because we got a new problem. They got D Wade and Chris Bosh took his place, and they're winning and having success. So now Melo's kind of kicking himself like, man, I probably should have went over there, and probably would have been a big thing for me. I would have had some championships under me and all this stuff. And I probably should have went. He did the interview, but then 2-3 years ago when Melo was in New York, And all these things was happening around Melo, and all of these bad omens was hanging around, and LeBron was in position to go to Los Angeles, and they could have picked up Melo when Melo was in Houston and off the team, and nobody would pick him up, and they had extra roster spots, and LeBron lied to Melo. That's one of the main reasons he lied to Melo. It's not a good look. Talking about, man, yeah, they ain't got the money. It don't look like they can get. And then y'all went and waived Boogie. Talking about y'all didn't have space, y'all didn't have a roster move. And then y'all waived and brought in, waived Boogie, which y'all was gonna plan to do anyway. Put him on waivers so y'all can have an extra spot to bring in Deion Waiters. And all this time, y'all could have, last season, he could have picked up Melo and put him on a team, and he didn't. He didn't want him. And rather to be honest, or he couldn't be honest with Melo and just say, I don't want Melo on the team. Couldn't do that. He had to lie. Same way he lied to Wade, and that's why him and Wade ain't what they used to be. And not a lot of people know that. They cool with each other, but it's way more distant. Entirely more different and distant from each other. So Melo feels like he ain't got no loyalty to me. The friendship is one-sided. So if the friendship is one-sided, then I don't need to be here. Well, we all got to do what we got to do, right? But Carmelo was thinking differently than everyone else. Carmelo was thinking, what is best for me in this situation? We all know Melo should have been Rookie of the Year, but we all know the politics as well, too. This is a very political game. Well, that's the thing. That's the difference between certain people in the game. Others get it, some will not. It's just the way it is. It's always the politics, baby. Politics as usual. But the thing is this. He did Dwyane Wade dirty. He did him the same way. He tried to act like he didn't know Dwyane Wade got traded from Cleveland. He was meeting the man for lunch that day. They already scheduled it way before the trade deadline. That was the day they normally meet up and have lunch. And the thing is, you begged D Wade to come there. This dude waived $20+ million for you. He had 20-some million remaining on his Chicago Bulls contract for the next year. He could have just played that year out, got his 20 mil, and gone ahead and went to Miami the next year and played his final year. No, you didn't want to do that. He waived 20 million to go play for 3 with you. And then you gonna trade him, trade D Wade halfway through the season. Without no warning, without nothing, trade him to Miami. So he going back home. You think the Cleveland Cavaliers set that up? Or you told them, man, if you're going to trade Wade, man, D Wade, you got to send him home, man. Send him to Miami. Make sure you find a way to get him to Miami. You know you were all over that trade. There's no way anybody in that front office of Cleveland would have traded Dwyane Wade off of that team and not have told you anything. And D Wade was like, my agent told me I'm about to get traded. Did you hear about that? He was like, nah, I ain't hear nothing. For real? Wade knew. Wade knew you was a lying bastard. And you stabbed him in the back. He's like, oh man, that's sick though. At least you get to go home. Liar, man. And that's the guy. So I'm saying, that's the guy they want to be tied to. That's the kind of person you want represent you. Bronny boy. That's on y'all. It's terrible. Don't forget to hit the like button, people. So Carmelo already know LeBron didn't even pick me up to be on the team. The guy was definitely playing politics his whole life in the NBA. They've been building a league around him. They gave him people MVPs. They gave him every accomplishment that I've done. They shadow it with LeBron. I outplayed him my whole rookie year. He got my rookie of the year. They could have gave it to him and Melo. They could have gave it to him and Melo, like they did Grant Hill and Jason Kidd. Why they couldn't do it to both? That's funny how they say Carmelo don't play any defense, but LeBron James do? That's weird. Because he's a horrible defender. Horrible. He has no footwork on defense. He doesn't commit. He tries to stay out of the play and guard people who are not going to have the ball in their hands. So my thing is, how y'all so hard on Melo and James Harden when y'all supporting a bum who somebody had to push him to play defense? I don't remember nobody pushing James Harden to play D. Somebody. There they go again doing. They kicked me off for no reason. Just kicked me right off. That's right. Hit the like button. Smash it, smash it, smash it. Don't forget, you could always support the page by hitting up the cat. They are really trying to get, ain't they? My goodness, what am I doing that's deserving of all this attention? I not moved from my location. Now I was more blurry, buddy. They took me down. There's no profanity in the video, nothing. But thank you guys who've been supporting and fighting a good fight with me. You know, if you want to support, your boy's gonna be on. Well, I'm already on Cash App. Carcino, the name on the Cash App. You know that. Exactly. Because they don't want the truth going out to the masses. They don't want the truth to get to your ears, and y'all gonna spread the truth to everybody. And it's funny how NBC is now talking about Michael Jordan played with the Golden State Warriors first before he made his announcement to the Bulls. It's funny how I made that statement and told the Chris Mullins story just about a week ago. You know, here doing the Last Dance and how his comeback was really, and they over there first. Now NBC putting out something like Jordan. I saw it on Facebook and I cracked up laughing. It's wicked what they doing. Still the same way. What is your question, Jay Tatum? He wasn't going there. He was there practicing there because his buddy Rod Higgins was there. But I've already talked about that. Well, that's weird because it's not fuzzy on my end, so it might be where you are. I'm in a very good area here. The same way Michael Jordan kissed Doug Collins, right? I already addressed what's going on in the country. You got to go to One Crack News where I address all these things. In a lot of ways, I'm ahead of it. Yeah, same way Isaiah did. So what's the point? Isaiah's not better than Michael Jordan as a basketball player because of that. Oh, the Draymond snitching video. Yeah, a lot of people talking, asking me questions about that. He didn't kiss the man on the mouth. He kissed the man on the side of the cheek. But I'm glad you was watching that just for that. Listen, you can always tell the stupid people because they always focus on the thing that don't even matter. I'm like, Magic kissed James Worthy. He kissed Mark Aguirre. No, RB, you didn't see what you saw because they never kissed each other on the mouth. So you go back and you slow-mo it. And when you see them kiss on the lips, you let me know. Well, if you see that, let me know. Send it to me because it never happened. So well, when it's all said and done, I just know Carmelo Anthony, who was a better shooter than LeBron, he had better post moves than LeBron. It's just that the game changed and they removed all post play. And now, so his game became stagnant. And as he got older, he was no longer had that quick first step. Melo had that stutter step. You had to respond to it because Melo could blow by you. Now Melo can't really do that anymore. He can't really do that. Now, instead of the stutter step, he's just shaking. I'm like, what is he doing now? Why is he shaking? And that just comes with age. He's played the same amount of years as LeBron James. 17 years in the league. 17 years. But yet, they trying to force him out. This is basically a player versus player. Carmelo versus LeBron. This is basically it. I'm gonna come in here and deliver these movies. Yeah, Melo showed out in the Olympics. LeBron, nope. Kobe had to come join him. But ever since they've been kicking off my page, they've been sitting here and spammed it. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Deuces. And thanks for supporting the page. Don't forget to hit the Cash App up. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. We might do the StreamYard tonight. I might do it tonight.